Hey, thank you guys for coming by. In today's class, what I want to do is we're going to learn how to solve quadratic equation by factoring. Okay, so far you have already solved a lot of linear equations. Okay, what is linear equation? When the greatest power is one, like this. Okay, let's erase this. You have solved something like this. But now we're going to learn how to solve when we have a quadratic equation. If you try to do it mentally, guys, it's going to be really hard. For me, it's going to be impossible. But how can we do that? We're going to learn how to solve this by factoring. Okay, what is that, guys? Take a look here. You have x squared plus 7x plus 12. How can you represent this part, this trinomial, as a multiplication? You already learned how to do that, right? By factoring. Okay, which method can we use, guys? We have different methods to factor this out. Which method can you use in this case?
Big X method.
Excellent. We can use the big X method. Thank you very much. That was really helpful. Okay, let's put it A times C. Do you remember? And here B. Okay, let's put this information. What is A times C? 1 times 12. What is that, guys? 1 times 12?
12.
That is 12. Excellent. And what is B? A, B, C. B is, it's going to be 7, right? 7. Okay, that's it. Now, tell me two numbers that multiplying can I get 12 and I don't know, okay, just that. Two numbers that I can get 12 by multiplying them.
6 times 2.
6 and 2, okay, let's see, 6 and 2. But now, let's try to use these two numbers, adding or subtracting, that I can get 7. Is that possible? 6 plus 2, 8. 6 minus 2, 4. Negative 6 minus 2, negative 8. Take a look, that is not possible to get 7. Okay, this 6 times 2 is not going to work. Okay, let's try with another way to factor 12.
4 times 3.
Thank you, 4 times 3. And let's see if this is going to work. Okay, 4 times 3, guys, I get 12. Perfect. Using 4 and 3, can I get positive 7? 4 and 3.
Yes.
Yes, by adding, subtracting, multiplying. 1.
Adding.
Both of them must be positive because positive 4 and positive 3 make a positive 7. That's it, guys. Okay, let's rewrite this. Okay, equals here. Okay, this one is going to be equals to, let me see. Instead of that, I'm going to represent it as a multiplication. Okay, x squared, guys, can be factored as x, right? And now I need to copy this. Plus 4. Okay, let's put it plus 4. And the other one is plus 3. Okay, this is what we got. Now, guys, do you remember? Okay, so far, this is what you have learned, right? Pretty simple. Okay, I just factored this and I just copy equals to 0. I just get it down. Now, guys, do you remember the property? What is the 0 property? Okay, I'm going to copy the 0 property here. If you have two numbers, 2 times A times B multiplying equals to 0, what do you have to do? A is equals to
A equals 0.
B equals 0. Okay, this is the 0 property. Okay, the product 0 property. Okay, what we're gonna do, guys, pretty simple. Take a look. You're gonna take the first one, A plus 4 equals to what, guys? Let's say this is A.
Mr. A or X?
Okay, the A here, okay, good question. This A represents this, okay? It's just exactly, it is not the same, but it stands for that. What I mean with that, that A can be any expression, can be any number. In this case, this is my first thing, x plus 4. Okay, let's forget about this expression. Okay, what are you gonna do once you factor? You're gonna take this equals to 0. Okay, let's copy the first, equals to 0. And we also need to take the second one equals to 0. I mean, we just separate that. Okay, x plus 3 equals 0. Take a look, x plus 4 equals 0. X plus 3 equals 0. I just separate this in two parts. Now, what do we have to do? Solve for x. Can you solve for x, this, guys? Are you able to solve this? Can you let the x alone? Yes, because it's a linear equation, right? X must be alone. This 4, guys, is pissing you off. It's positive. What's going to happen if I move it to the other side? That is going to be negative 4, right? Okay, is the x alone? Isn't it?
Yes.
It's okay. This is my first solution, guys. Okay, let's go to the other one. We need to let the x alone. Can someone help me? Okay, I'm gonna copy the x. Take a look, that positive 3 is pissing me off. Okay, I'm gonna move it to the other side, and it's gonna be positive, negative 3 now. Okay, is x alone? Yes, x is completely alone. Okay, and these are my solutions. Okay, mister, how can I be sure about this? Okay, let's use the calculator and we're gonna check that out. Okay, we're going to put, whenever you get x, you're gonna put -4. Okay, and let's see if that is true. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put parentheses for the first one, parentheses. What is the value for x, guys? -4, right? Okay, -4 to the what? To the second power, okay, squared plus the other one, guys, plus what? 7x. Okay, I'm gonna put parentheses. Whenever I get x, I'm gonna put -4, that is the value for x, plus 12. Okay, this must be equals to what? Equals to 0, right? I'm gonna show the my, I don't know if you get to see. If I get 0, guys, that is true. Oh, take a look. Equals 0.
Mister,
Tell me.
what will do with the -3 that is equal to x?
Yes, it's another solution. Okay, now we're going to substitute -3 and we're gonna get 0 if the solution is right, of course. Okay, now we're going to do the same. Okay, we're gonna substitute here. Instead of x, we're gonna put -3. In this case, we have two solutions. Okay, -3 to the second power. Let me see, -3 to the second power, this to the second power plus 7 times x. In this case, x is -3 plus 12, right? Okay, I need to get 0 again. If I get a different number, this answer is wrong. 0. This means that these are my answers. X -4 and x -3 are gonna make this equation true. Okay, let us focus in the second example, okay? We need to find a value for x that is gonna make this trinomial equation true. Okay, how do we do that, guys? I'm going to take this, okay, I'm gonna factor this using any of the method that we know. Which method can we use in this case? Gabriel told me, use the big X method. Since that, the A is 1. A times C, B. Okay, help me with this information. A times C, guys. 1 times -8 is -8, right? Simple. About B. What is the value for B? A, B.
-2.
-2. Thank you. Okay, now, guys, let's factor 8. Let's use two numbers to get 8. Can someone help me? Two numbers, guys, that I can get 8.
2 and 4.
2, 4 or 2. Okay, it's the same. 4 times 2. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8. But adding or subtracting, guys, I need to get -2. Okay, using 4 and 2, I can get 2, but which is the sign? Which one is positive? Which one is negative?
The first one is positive.
Okay, this is positive, and this is negative.
And
Yeah, that's the right one. Because I need to get -2 at the answer. Okay, the greatest one must be negative. Let's put it -4 and +2. I get -2. Okay, that is. Be careful with that, guys, because if you put +4 and -2, you're gonna get +2. Okay, be careful with that. Okay, let's represent this again. Let's rewrite. Okay, that is not the solution. Okay, let's represent this equals 0. I just copy. Instead of this, I'm going to factor. Okay, x. Okay, we already know that x, and this x is awful. We're gonna copy this -4, and the other one, guys, +2. Okay, so far, guys, nothing new. Once, guys, that you have factored your trinomial, you can use the 0 product property. What is that? Okay, you're gonna take the first one, x minus 4 equals to what, guys? Equals to what?
0.
Equals to 0, okay. And you have to take the second one, that is this, equals to what? X plus 2, that is going to be equals to?
0.
Okay, just that, and solve for x. Just solve for x. Let the completely alone. That's your goal.
But it will don't matter because if it's like that, it's going to be +4 and -2.
You already got a part on how to do it mentally. Amazing. But in some cases, you're gonna get a coefficient here, and it's gonna be a little bit more complicated, but it's gonna be the same. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, let's solve for x. Okay, x must be alone. Take a look. This -4 is pissing me off. On the other side is gonna be +4. Okay, x is alone. Okay, this is my first solution, guys. This is my first. x equals to 4. Let's go to the other one. Okay, let's try to solve for x here. Okay, x must be alone. And this positive 2 on the other side, guys, is going to be negative 2. Okay,
2.
and these are my solutions. Okay, these ones. That's it. Go. And students were making fun of me because of my voice, but let's try to do it. My goal, guys, is to find the value for a and a here that is gonna make this equation true. How can I do that? Okay, first of all, guys, take a look that I have a tiny difference here. I have a number on the right side. Okay, it's not gonna help me. Okay, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put all my expression all together on the left side, and let me see, a squared plus 11a. And I'm going to move this negative 8 to this side, okay? By adding positive 18, right? Okay, equals 0. Okay, what I did, I just moved this negative 18 to the right side. Now, guys, take a look that I got a trinomial. How can I factor it?
Mr. At what time is this class finished?
9:40, I think.
9:40.
Yes.
If I have to go.
Oh, to go. Shame on yourself. Okay, let's factor.
No, because I'm going to my grandmother's house. So.
Wait. We're about to finish. Okay, let's factor using the big X method since we got one here. Okay, let's see. 18. Okay, this is 18. A times C is 18, right? 1 times 18, 18. What is B, guys? Equals to. It's 11.
11.
Okay, two numbers, guys, that you can get 18 and adding you can get 11.
9 times 2.
Excellent. 9 times 2. That was clever. Take a look. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 and 2, you can get 11. All of them are going to be positive because all of them are positive. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's factor this. Okay, and instead of this, we're going to rewrite a. Okay, sorry, that is awful, guys. And plus 9 is the first one.
Plus 9 and plus 2.
Plus 9 and plus 2. 9. Okay, guys, did you realize that I'm using my finger? So, okay, now, guys, we're going to use the zero product property. What is that, guys? Okay, something pretty simple. It sounds a little bit fancy, but it's something extremely simple. Okay, you're going to copy your first expression, a plus 9, and you're going to set that equals to 0, and the second one too, the same. Okay, a plus 2 equals 0. And now you're going to solve for each of these expressions. You need to let the variable completely alone. Okay, let's do it. A, that's my goal. My goal is to leave it alone. Okay, this positive 9 is pissing me off, guys. Okay, I'm going to move it to the other side, and now it's going to be?
Negative 9 and negative 2.
Okay, that is the first one. And the other one, A is going to be, okay, this positive 2. If I subtract negative 2 on either side, this is what I'm going to get. Final. Okay, these ones are my solution, both of them. Okay, take a look that in a quadratic equation, guys, unlike the linear equation, we have 2 solutions because the degree is 2. If we have degree 3, we're gonna hopefully get 3 solutions. Okay, I'm gonna stop this.